Man and his best friend. We've seen so many different iterations of man and dog on television, but the concept remains the same. Man will do anything for his dog, and vice versa. But what happens when not only both of them are able to speak and understand each other, but also instead of man being in charge and guiding the dog, it's now the other way around. Also in this iteration, it's now baby and dog. Stewie is a 1-year-old genius baby who started out as a megalomaniac evil sadist.
Oh, very funny. Now tell the one that doesn't suck. Thank you. Yes.
His main objective since being a sperm from Peter's balls was crushing his foes and ruling over the world. And these days, he's just gay. Well, that's what he's been reduced to mostly these days. Meanwhile, Brian started out as a pompous, self-proclaimed writer and intellect who got adopted by Peter when he realized he was homeless and henceforth became the family's dog.
Oh, wait. You hungry? Because, my wife makes this beefaroni casserole out of this world.
On paper, you would think these two are like water and oil, that they wouldn't be able to last in a single room together. And for a while, that was the case. You see, with Stewie being able to speak since birth, it was up to the Family Guy gods, writers, whether you could fully understand him or not.
Here you are. What the hell is this?
Sweetie, that's tuna salad.
Bend down, Mother.
Yes, honey.
Shut your Dare you sully my good name by spreading your slanderous filth?
Stewie, what are you doing? You can't open Meg's gifts.
Hey, these are mine. You hear me? Mine!
Oh, God, not the mine phase. Oh, I've been dreading this day.
This trope is probably one of the most confusing ones in Family Guy up to date. When the show started, it seemed that everyone, including his family, could understand Stewie. Even though it wasn't fully, they would still understand some of his words.
They've got to hear me. Ice cream, lollipop, bubbles, kitty cat, doggy, raincoat, preschool, fire truck, goldfish, finger paint.
But in Brian's case, he completely understood him from the get-go. Most of Stewie's evil plans in the early days were aided by the fact that no one in the family really understood what he was planning. No one except for Brian. Because whenever Brian would hear of his plans, he would either mock him, laugh at him, criticize him, or tell on him. And this made them rivals early on.
I'm on to you. Oh, yes. Your pathetic attempts to hinder my work have not gone unnoticed. You will prance about this house like the cock of the walk. But will you be prancing when there's nothing to prance about?
All right, that's a good one. That's a good thing.
Will you be prancing then?
Oh, God. Ryan, don't do this.
Is the doggy going bye-bye? Oh, I'm so sad. Quick, back up!
He needs some milk.
You're just a helpless little carpet tinkler, aren't you?
Teamed up, hear me shout. Lois, it looks as if Puddles has done it again. Goodness, he's wet everything. Ha, ha, ha.
I swear, I don't even remember doing it. I don't understand that.
Mama's skin's so soft.
My goodness, you're affectionate tonight. Well, let me give my big boy a kiss.
It should have been me, not him.
Mother. Yes, Mama
It's
has
not
candy
fair.
kisses.
All right, that's enough.
Stewie's had many worthy rivals in Family Guy, but his first and the one who rarely gets talked about in this shed of light, in my opinion, is Brian. In addition to understanding Stewie, Brian also has an above-average intellect which helps him keep up with most of Stewie's schemes. Combine all this with the cynicism and outlook on life, you get a pretty worthy adversary who challenges, no matter how smart he is, an inexperienced infant baby.
He needs some milk.
But their relationship in the show develops past their rivalry, and we are shown they can work together whenever it's required of them. And the episode we truly see it for the first time is in the Road to Rhode Island episode. The first of many adventures they take each season of the show, where you see their relationship tested in more ways than one, but especially when it comes to their loyalty. In these episodes, there's usually an impromptu side mission that distracts one of them from completing their main objective. And we go back to the Road to Rhode Island episode where Brian has to pick Stewie up from his grandparents' place. And on their way back, Brian gets really drunk, which makes them miss their flight back home after their tickets get stolen, hence forcing them to stay the night at some motel. But in the morning, they get woken up by the manager, and since they can't pay, they escape through the window and steal a car. But after stopping at a phone booth, their stolen car gets discovered by the police, and they then flee and find a plane which, upon trying to fly it, breaks down, so they board a truck transporting
The next day.
So they board a truck transporting what seems to be illegals. But when they reach Austin, where Brian's mother used to live, Brian wants to go and see her, but he later finds out she died and she's now been stuffed and is now being eaten at a table. So Brian and Stewie give her a proper burial, and Stewie tries to say a few nice words at the ceremony but is unsuccessful, and afterwards they then board a train heading back to Quahog, and in the midst of Stewie consoling a sad Brian, they break into one of the best songs in the show's history, and they finally reach home where it's implied that relationship takes a turn for the best. And in that one episode, you see the arc of the relationship turn from frenemies to friends, with some of the best writing, making it, in my opinion, the best episode in Family Guy history. And there are other numerous episodes similar to Rhode Island, where they further explore this duo's relationship. Like in TBS, season 16, episode 11, when Brian kills Rupert, and you see the aftermath of Stewie finding out, and their relationship is really tested to the point where you think it might be unsalvageable. There is a reason why the episodes centering around these two are the most liked, most watched, and most enjoyable. It's because they're the glue holding Family Guy together, especially nowadays with the show being heavy with unnecessary cutaways and silly and funny jokes. Episodes with Stewie and Brian at the center are still watchable, and their dynamic is so enjoyable.
Friends are people who come in and out of our lives, but you and I are family. That's forever.
All in all, Stewie and Brian's relationship is one that can't entirely be covered in one video alone, since there's so many layers to it. But if there's one word that can summarize the relationship, endless. In the episode Rich Old Stewie, season 18, episode 30, which is set 50 years into the future, Stewie had invented a pill which had extended Brian's life. Stewie claimed he did that to make Brian, and I quote,
You to live long enough to see that global warming is bullcrap.
Oh my God, we were so wrong about that. If anything, it's way colder now.
And to be honest, that does seem like a petty thing Stewie would do. But we all know if it's within his power, and if there's anything he can do about it, he will never let Brian die, because their relationship is endless. A boy and his dog, destined to be together till the end of time.
You're funny.
Why is Rupert the one baby thing you're hanging on to? Why are you so upset over a doll when I'm real and I'm still here?
Because Rupert was going to be with me forever! He wasn't ever going to leave!